look at the flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you think about the history of college football, you have got to think about Bobby Dodd Stadium. It is the oldest stadium in FBS history, built in 1913. On the campus of Georgia Tech, this place has seen a lot of great college football through the years. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Wake Forest offense has the ball first today. And here comes the productive Wandame Davis. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this.
Makes the catch and he's free. Made a defender miss. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Running inside. It's Wiggins. Knocked down immediately.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on it.
Here's Gio Lopez to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Third and long coming up. Lopez wants to fire. Finds a spot in the middle. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down.
And you see these so much more in college football now. Decisions on fourth down. Listen, when it's fourth and short and you got a chance to establish yourself, especially physically at the line of scrimmage, field goals are great.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Demon Deacons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the RPO, got it. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They go to the draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Driving forward, it's Wiggins. Spins away from the defense. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense
makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the maestro of this offense. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stretch the defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
Wants to go up top on second down. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He's changing the play. Powers inside. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Fresh set of downs going up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Looking for running room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught on the RPO. Powers through the defender. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Finds his target. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Lopez. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Lopez to pass. Under pressure. Left side, it's Barry. Breaks the tackle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's got it on the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Straight ahead, it's Wiggins. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of that one.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. Power ahead. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Man, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Quick give. It's Hicks. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw one first. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
2nd and long here. Looking for a gap. It's Hicks. Finding some room. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Sells the run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. Sails one into the middle. Goes high to pull it in. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Hicks. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Hits inside. It's Wiggins. Runs through the tackle. At the 45 on it, and runs through another guy. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Quick completion to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell. And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop. And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Lopez from the gun on third down. Looking for the score. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring this one out. And the returner will be brought down. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws for the tight end. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hicks. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand, they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll need a bunch on second down. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Allen. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Right down the middle. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, gonna throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Stopped at the 44, the defense coming up with a big interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Fresh center downs going to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Left side is Hicks. Breaks into the open. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here comes the heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception. Motion from the back. Here's Lopez to throw. Rushes on. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the gun, it's Wiggins. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Lopez wants to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Lopez. In traffic, it's Barry. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Defense showing blitz here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Changing the routes with his receivers. Moving out to the right. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Got room on the return. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That pass interference call will give us 1 more untimed down in the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The first half can't end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. On the direct snap, it's Powell. They're all over him. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Coach Dickert told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has got to step up big time right now. They have been struggling at times throughout this season, but right now is a huge moment. With a lead, they have an opportunity on this kickoff to come down and make a big statement. I'll keep you posted on if the defense is able to step up in this huge moment. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Go. Wants to throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Today, it's not been easy throwing the ball. And you got to give this defense credit because on the back end, they have been there. They have been in the hip pocket of these receivers, making completions very, very difficult to come by. That time, two guys go up for it, and the defense wins again.
Making the adjustment. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll get rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Needs it here on fourth down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Tells the run, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Back to pass on second down. Turns it upfield. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important. Coming out of halftime, they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now, they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. All over him immediately.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Dar forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. The run inside. It's Wiggins. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Let's see what they've got on second down. Rid of it on the RPO. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second and long here. Stop right there. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. He's loose down the left side. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive. They just haven't always been calculated, David. They've been way too cavalier with the football.
Well, aggressive and reckless. Like, there's a difference between the two. They've had some success and they've been good, but make sure that my bat isn't turning the football over and giving the defense easy opportunities to score.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Defense looks as if it's coming. Setting up the screen. And that ball is live in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Hands it off. Looking for a crease. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage going to...
Sends it downfield. He's got it way down the field. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. And that one will give him the lead.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. First play of this drive. Throws to the tight end. Out wide right, it's Marshall. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Booster! Break! Go!
Sells to run, looking to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Hicks. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And I think one thing people don't...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period.
Ready?
Fresh set of downs going up top. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quarterback signaling to his guys.
Return. Where did he go?
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He rifles one deep down the right side. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Hicks. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive.
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down.
Now, when you're down and it's the 4th quarter, we got to do this. We got to go for it, and that's the 2nd time on this drive they've gone for it. The 2nd time they've got it. Whatever it takes, it's go time. We're down, and we got to continue to make plays.
Look out! Unloads in the nick of time.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. Extra point, anything but routine. It's good, and we're tied here in the fourth quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. Throwing, Lopez. Out wide left, it's Davis. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. And he got 5 yards on the play, second and 5 coming.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. From the gun, third down, Gio Lopez. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the Georgia Tech sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Quick give. It's Powell. Picked up 8 yards there, third down and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Push is ahead, fighting off the defender. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on first and 10. On the run, it's Powell. Gain of about 4 sets up a second and 6.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Hits inside. It's Powell. He's past the sticks. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. The Demon Deacons use their second timeout. They'll have one left. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Wait calls a timeout, and they have no more to use. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback changing the play. Running the red zone. It's Powell. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Needs it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Well, that's nice by the running back there, showing you his experience and his self-control, because a lot of guys would have tried to bounce that football to the outside, but he understands the assignment. We're in the middle of the field. We need to stay in the middle of the field to give our kicker the best field position and angle possible to go and kick this game-winning field goal.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So now on comes the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. And the kick is good. His 3rd field goal of the game, and 3 is the magic number for the win. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play, but you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe,